It is now the 26th of February, and this is the first vlog that actually starts on the day I intended it to. This week I'm going back to college, so this vlog might be a little bit weird. But one thing is for certain is I have to take the oranges painting with me today. Well, not this one. This was just here. But oranges are going to come with me, and eventually the devotion painting has to. I'm not really sure what content's going to be like this week, but I'm going to try and get as much in as possible, so I hope you enjoy. It's now the next day. Nothing much happened last night that was vloggable. One thing that is noticeable is that oranges is gone. We can't really see here. It's gone. It's at college. So, yeah, just got to finish the second painting. But I think when I get back, I'll be doing some more stuff. But we'll see. It is now later on in the day, and I think I'm going to go and try on my costume. So here is my costume, but it's just white trousers and a white t-shirt. The point of it is so that it looks like a blank canvas because of the context of our performance being like art-based. But first, I'm going to do it my hair, so because I think that's what I'm wearing as the costume and performance. So let's go. Here's a better view if you ignore the horrendous lighting, but yes, I'm going to try it on now. So I tried on my costume. It looks a bit strange, but I mean it's bound to. I was going to include some footage of it, but I don't know, I didn't feel like it. Now I'm just going to do some drawing and just like relax. Relax down with some drawing. So this artwork you see me working on is just a random little sketch thing that I wanted to do. It's kind of like a therapy sort of thing, just a relaxing thing to do on the evening. I start off with the moon thing. It just allows me to like get the creativity flowing, and then I start thinking about things I've wanted to draw for a while, such as the roses, and as you'll see, there's just a couple random things that I like to draw. If you noticed at the beginning, I kind of showed off the sketchbook, and if you noticed, the sticker said 2023. That's because I did originally start the sketchbook in 2023, and I'm just showing off a couple of the things I've done now. One of the things I want is to take more risks with my art, and hence why I choose some interesting colour choices. I'm not a big fan of them, especially that blue ring that ends up going around the moon, but I don't know, I'm happy with the overall result. However, by the end, although not a masterpiece artwork, I am happy with how it turned out, and plus, it was nice to just do some light colouring as well. I really like that. I've recently got into that mindset of it doesn't have to look good as long as it brings me joy. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's now the next day. Yesterday there wasn't much to record, and plus I forgot to. Anyway, I'm hoping I can record at the museum today, because that's where I'm going after college. So, yeah, and I'd also like to get some more acting related stuff in today, so. We're here, we're about to go in. It's now the next day and I'm back from college, and I think now I'm going to work on some more of the devotion painting and working on some acting related stuff, and by that I mean like lines and things and getting them crystal clear. There's one line I need to edit and the others I just need to learn and be confident with them, and I also think I'm going to make a little bit of a script or further parts of a script, so that's what I think I'm going to do now. Another thing I've got to do is organise my work. There's been a lot of like paper things handed out. This is a bit wrecked because I put it in with my laptop and it was too big, so it's kind of got a bit creased in my bag. But I need to sort out all of my English stuff, I need to sort out my history stuff, and so I'm planning on doing that a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow. But first I need to clean up my brushes because I want to start with the basic layers on the devotion painting. Okay, brushes are drying. I've kind of washed them. I need to better wash them, as in like condition them and everything. I still have to tidy up this. This is a little messy, but I'd like to get the first layer of colour down. I think instead I wanted to do the same that I did with oranges, and that's put the burnt sienna layer down. I don't think I'm going to have time to do that today or right now, even though it would be really good if I could start that now. But I think what I should do is take a photo and like block out the colours. Yeah, I think I should block out the colours because I do really like the design on this, and plus this is a lot clearer in this than it was last time. Other things include sorting out this English stuff, and yes, I have read all 4 chapters of Dracula, which is all of Jonathan Harker's diary entries. We've been discussing my English lessons that Jonathan Harker is quite an interesting character. Not to spoil, but you know. But I do have to sort that. I have to sort out that book and organise all the papers. I'm going to have to get some more folders and things to like organise it all, because I've just got so many paper things. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on for the rest of today and tomorrow. Well, the weekend. That's what I'm going to be doing with this time off, as well as focusing on acting stuff. Okay, so I'm now going to share an acting technique that I think is quite useful. I was about to do it, and then I realised, well, why not include it in the vlog, if that makes sense? Now, keep in mind, I'm not professional. I'm just lucky enough to receive acting training, but I find this technique really useful. And it doesn't work all the time, but I just find it quite useful the majority of the time. So this technique is to help you learn your lines quicker and be off script quicker. This technique is you literally just record yourself saying your lines. It doesn't work all the time, but it helped me when I was in Hamlet, because if you've got massive lines, you can be off script and listen to it, and it can also help. It's like muscle memory. It doesn't work for everyone, so it's good to try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. For me, it allows me to envision the actual script in my head, or if I've highlighted a line, I can envision what I've highlighted or wrote around it. So that's why it's useful for me. It helps me remember how to say a line and how I should project it and all of the other vocal techniques that go around acting. But also what you've got to remember is sometimes that this can be restrictive. It can stop you from being expressive. It can force you to keep saying a line the same way, and it takes away from the impact of the line. So use the technique sparingly. But yeah, I hope that this helps. I also mentioned a thing called muscle memory. Muscle memory is effectively you being able to remember the line because of how you moved, if that makes sense. So if I know that I've got to move my head like this, and then I say a line, my brain will remember that, oh, because I moved my head that way, I then say my line, if that makes sense. That's also another very useful technique. This could massively benefit you with your expressions, sorry. Try doing different things with it. Try doing it a different way. That's what I do, or that's what I'm taught to do. So yeah, just play around with it, experiment. That's the whole fun of acting. Both of these techniques go hand in hand, muscle memory and recording and saying your lines, but can both assist each other. I try to use a combination of both. I find that muscle memory is a lot more helpful if you know your lines, because your lines should start to flow better, but also you can just use muscle memory to learn your lines. And also, in the same way, you can just record yourself saying your lines and listen to yourself saying those lines. But yeah. I hope that's useful in some way, but if you have any techniques that you think I should try, let me know. It's now the next day and I need to end the vlog. On that note, I'm going to try and work on some videos that aren't just vlogs, if that makes sense. Like some art videos and showing off some of my projects. Like this over here, I really want to show or make videos on my process of making things. And also hopefully post some acting, more acting related videos of me actually acting. So, but I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.